Yes, my name is Glen.
Glen, where are you at right now, Glen?
I'm sitting on the Martha Haley Castle Boulevard in front of the New Orleans Mission. I've been homeless for quite some time. I was presented with a house, but I went back into the hospital, so they shut me down and killed my contract, so they claim that I'm on a waiting list. But I've been waiting for quite such a long time.
How long have you been waiting?
Over a year.
Over a year?
Yeah.
And who's supposed to be helping? Who promised to help you
Well,
out?
I went to several places. My main source was Unity. And they got to the point where they said that I was a risk or whatever, but I'm partially paralyzed now and I can't really go to work or provide for myself. I'm waiting on my disability from the federal government, which has never showed up yet, so my financial level is zero. I don't get food stamps because I can't walk good enough to get down to the office. I can't provide for myself because of my physical attraction has went down below, very low. I'm in my late 50s and I've been living on these streets for quite a while. I was promised some things, but then I was denied some things at the same time, due to the fact that I had been hurt. And now they claim it's my fault. But I'm just a victim of circumstance in the city that I provided for most of my life. I'm a professional cook as a trade. I've graduated from several culinary institutions. And after the Katrina incident, I haven't been able to get back up to my right standards. And no one has came and provided me and a lot of other people that you see sitting out here with the right provision to be able to get off these streets. But we're being blamed for being menaces to society. And the average one out here has been a working person. But it's unfair to us, and I think that, if they're gonna do it right without all the, unfamiliar formalities that we go through. I mean, it's a lot of houses in New Orleans that haven't been renovated, that can be renovated. Maybe if they come get some of these guys out here that's sleeping on the street, maybe they can train them to be renovated. They can help renovate some of the city. More than half of the city is still in poverty. And they're around here dressing up everything, making it look for real, but it's a lie. I live on these streets. I sleep right there, on that section, in front of that door every night. I pinch a severe nerve in my back and I'm numb from my bottom of my feet to my ribs. So I can't provide for myself financially anymore. And I'm on a waiting list that looks like it's gonna take forever. What am I supposed to do? I'm a citizen of New Orleans. I really am. And I've been here all my life. And I think that it's a shame that we be deprived so much and be disqualified as a human being. We are human too. And we deserve more than just what we're getting. They keep sending us through these programs that's supposed to help us. They come and see us every now and then, but it's nothing happening.
Yeah.
It's always, I'll get back with you. How long does it take to take me out of the rain?
Yeah.
I mean,
what were you doing before Katrina?
I owned my own house in St. Bernard Parish. I was a professional cook at Galatoire's restaurant. I had a wife, I had a family, After that Katrina thing happened, everybody just, independently went on their own. And now, after my physical disability has occurred, I'm not able to even get no assistance from the people who work for the government because I deserve it. I've earned it. I've worked 45 years of my life. And now for me not to be able to be, provided with some compensation for my loss, because if I wasn't crippled, I would go to work. I don't want to live out here. I never wanted to live on the streets, but here I am. What can I say? What can I do? Who can I talk to?
Yeah.
I mean, it still remains that I'm still a human being and I deserve more from society than it's been given me.
So what happened to your house?
Well, the house was lost in the Katrina. The house that Unity had provided me with, I had an accident in there. It was like an altercation with somebody in the neighborhood, and I was in the hospital, and Unity decided after I got out that they would cancel my contract and deprive me of my rights to be able to be relocated to another apartment. So now I'm stuck here on the streets, and I don't know who to talk to, how to talk to them, or what to talk to them about. You know?
How long you been out here?
I've been out here a year. I've been homeless since Katrina. I got an apartment in about 2 years ago. And now I've been deprived of the apartment that I had, and I've been blamed for being a victim of someone else's circumstances. Because I'm a victim. I'm not a perpetrator or anything. I mean, I have been blamed to the point where I can't be eligible to be relocated to another apartment.
Right.
And well, what am I supposed to do then? Just live on, all I can do is live on the streets now. We're outside in the atmosphere of all the germs and, you know, the insects and, you know, roads, whatever. If you look around at night, come here, they have rats 6 feet long.
Oh, yeah?
That crawls up on the sidewalk.
Wow.
Longer than 6, but half a rule alone.
How do you keep your spirits up being out here?
Well, we pray. We go into church at 6 o'clock, and then they have church. I believe in God. I refuse to lose my faith, and I refuse to be deprived of my willingness to believe in things will get better. And I do think that things will get better, but with a little help. It's got to be, we have to be helped. Because a lot of us, more than half of us out here, are deprived of our ability to be able to provide for ourselves. We can't provide for ourselves.
What about your family?
Well, my family is out of town. You know?
They left town?
Yes, after Katrina, they never come back. So, I'm basically here alone. You know? So, you know, kind of makes me sad, but what can I do? You know? I don't have any financial status at all. You know, I've been put on a waiting list for food stamps even.
How old are you, Glenn?
54.
54.
Yes. You know, I mean, I don't deserve or have any determination to want to tell you a false story or put things worse than they really are. Things the way I'm saying, they really are this way.
Yeah.
We're being deprived deliberately for somebody else to be happy. And we're living really bad out here, as you can see. We pass through here at night, you see us going to bed. When we go to bed right here, on this sidewalk. Right. And we live with the rodents and the rats and the bacteria and all the germs that they have out here on the streets. And a lot of us are not physically, you know, fit enough to be able to deal with that. And it's really got me torn up a bit, you know. I walk by a cane, I lost my walking stick, so my equilibrium is bad. My balance is gone, so I sit in this chair all day long. All day long. These guys help me out best they can, and they try to do the best they can for me, but how much can they do for me being homeless myself, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, I thank God a lot for a lot of things that has occurred in my life due to the fact that I am not able to physically provide for myself.
Yeah.
You know, it's really a letdown for me, being as though I did so much in society to help, you know, to be a working person, to be a citizen in the city. You know, nobody pays attention to us. Yeah, we're what you call the lowest people on the map, I imagine. We're all being deprived, deliberately, it seems like. Because how long does it take, you know, to provide a person with something? I mean, if you put us in a training program or something, or give us some type of construction or workshop to work in, maybe we would learn how to build our, you know, integrity back up to be able to want to have. A lot of us have lost our self-esteem.